We was talking about it a little bit briefly. It looks very nasty outside.
Yeah, it's dreary. There's a front coming from the west. There's a low developing to our east, and so right now we're just in a bit of a soup sandwich right now. Yeah.
So can we expect for this to continue during the rest of the day?
I think we're going to get rain for most of today. That's going to continue overnight into tomorrow. And you can start to see that the heavier areas of rainfall are just now starting to push into the region. So Hilton Head Island, maybe near approaching Folly Beach, those areas are really going to start to see that rainfall here pretty soon. Temperatures are going to remain in the 60s across the board today. Folly Beach might get a little bit closer to 70, but it is unlikely with the amount of rainfall we have going on out there, as well as the cloud coverage as well. So temperatures are going to remain mid 60s, maybe even upper 50s for the further inland areas. We can see as well that there's a strong northeasterly flow. So along the coast, you can expect some elevated wind speeds. Further inland, things are going to be backed off a little bit, but you can see some gusty winds as well later on in the day. Looking at Viper Caros, we can see that this is going to be an extended rain event. So there are going to be some periods in there where you have potential gaps or breaks in the rainfall coverage. That's going to be in the early afternoon. But once we're into 3, 4 o'clock, by the time maybe some folks are heading home from work or picking up the kids from school or practice, you're going to need your umbrellas out there today. You're going to need your rain boots, whatever prepares you best for the wet weather. Today is the day to use it. Heading into Tuesday, we'll have isolated showers overnight into the early afternoon hours for Tuesday, and that's when we expect things to gradually clear up. So that cloud coverage is going to remain in the area, but the rainfall will be backed off as well. We do have some small craft advisories that are out along the coast, so just exercise some caution if you're going to be heading out or doing anything near the water for today. Taking a look in the tropics, we can see that Hurricane Melissa is now a Category 5 storm. It is making landfall in Jamaica starting around the early afternoon hours today, and it's just going to be an extended threat. It has been a slow-moving system. It is taken a track that essentially had it hovering around in portions of the Caribbean for a while before it really developed into the storm that it is now. So 165-mile-an-hour winds, 200-mile-an-hour gusts. This thing is no joke, and it's difficult to prepare for something of that caliber. So hopefully everything is all shored up there down in Jamaica and parts of eastern Cuba as well. And we can see that once that storm moves out of the region that it's in now, it's supposed to go right back out into the Atlantic. So hopefully won't be putting anyone else in harm's way. Temperatures are going to be in the 60s across the board for this week. Possibility of some rumbles of thunder Tuesday, early Tuesday. So overnight tonight into Tuesday might have a few isolated thunderstorms. Temperatures are going to remain in the 60s across the board. Islands and beaches going to be a little bit cloudier. Going to have slightly more rainfall there as well. But things will improve in the second half of the work week. You can take the forecast on the go with the Storm Team 2 weather app, available for free in the App Store.